Jock Peterson now. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
And that will be the first base hit of the ball game for the Dodgers. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Count even now at 1-1. From the stretch. Line drive to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
You've got to applaud the effort there from the left fielder. It just didn't work out as the ball squirts by him, resulting in a double. That's the danger of leaving your feet in the outfield.
O'Brien has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he might have thought about it at third, but with one away, decides not to risk it.
The second baseman, PK.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runner still at second and third with one away now. Called strike 0-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And the second run will score as well.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9.
Next up for Los Angeles, Ross Stripling. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hernandez is off at first with 2 away. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Marlins nothing. Coming to the plate now, Derek Dietrich. He went deep in the contest last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this lead.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Batting 6, the left fielder, Andy Wilkins.
Now at the plate, Andy Wilkins. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a ball 1-0. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. New inning set to get underway. Digging in now, Chris Taylor. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Now batting.
Next up is Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Muncy, a native Texan. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And that misses. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. In there, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2. And right into the shift, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Comes with a slider there as it's lifted down the line in left. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
In there for strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 0-2 once more is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he's...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. And next to the plate will be JT Riddle. His previous history with Ross Stripling. He's 0 for 4. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Two and 0 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses. 2-1. And it's an even count of 2-2 to JT Riddle.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And it's fouled away. Heading out towards shallow right. In comes Bellinger. He's there and records the first out. Ready now, number 43. He stands in for the first time in this one. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The 0-1 pitch. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. And sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
At the plate, Diaz. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
0-1's the count.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Now here's the pitch.
8-2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. So they go quietly. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Justin Turner. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, number
So stepping in, Corey Seager. He flew out in his last at bat. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Left side, but well foul. 1 out, nobody on. 3-1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And the count will be full. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. And there's out number 2. In now, Kike Hernandez. He reached on a single in his first try. Hit hard to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Now the 0-1.
Nope.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
No balls and a strike to count. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul for strike two. Here's the 0-2. And another foul ball. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Marlins nothing. Leading off the inning, Brian Anderson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Taylor will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Digging in, Kim. Here's the first pitch to him. Circle change is cut on and missed. 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Two balls and a strike.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Line toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough, as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Jorge Alfaro. And that misses, ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the time run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And that ends the inning. So nothing happening. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Chris Taylor. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1. Runners off for second. In there. Now the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. No one out with a runner at second. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Fouled off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. This is popped up. Riddle is there. He's got it one away.
Now back.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Hit in the air out to center field. O'Brien is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 2 runs, 7 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Racing back the center fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So now to the plate, Justin Turner, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
That's outside.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Diaz trying to get there. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and striding in, Derek Dietrich. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
At the plate now, Andy Wilkins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. And that'll bring up Peter O'Brien as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
The 1-1 home.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. He's set. Now the pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Standing in, JT Riddle comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
And a high strike there. It's 1-1. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
In the dirt here. And he'll hurry back to second here as he was wise to not push it that time. None out, runners at first and second. And that misses, so it's a full count. 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
3-2 pitch. And he lays off there. Ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Number 63 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game.
Hey, you drive to the park and dream of coming through with a big knock with runners in scoring position. Bases loaded in that situation. Didn't try and do too much. They always tell yourself, calm yourself down and just get that guy in from third. You got them all in there.
You know, Dero, this is what makes it so tough to be a pitcher, right? You have them loaded, no place to put anybody. You make one bad pitch and in one swing, 4 runs on the board. A huge swing in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Taylor is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Brian Anderson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this is another one of those cases, D-Roll, of not how many, but how many can you score? Lots of traffic.
100%, Dan. It's not about batting average in this league anymore. It's about OPS. It's about driving runs in at the end of the day, and they got to find a way. And they're doing that right now. They got the lead.
Julio Urias enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. To the plate now, Kim. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Ready with the 0-1.
Oh, that's low.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Up next for the Marlins, the catcher.
At the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Sent out to straightaway center field. Taylor is there. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. Number 51 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. Here's Corey Seager. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Change up low, 2-0. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 14.
Next for the Dodgers, Kike Hernandez. He singled his last time up. Here it comes.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Slow little grounder left side. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So here's Austin Barnes. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. 2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Stepping into the box, Derek Dietrich will match up with Julio Urias to lead off the inning.
The last at-bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope, outside.
The 2-0 on the way. 2 balls and a strike now.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Bullet back up the middle. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say That cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
I'm out.
Garrett Cooper will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out.
Garrett Cooper.
Ball one. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Cooper brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Number 45.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit, lacing a double of his own. Could be a big inning if this continues.
Into the box now, Peter O'Brien. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A 1-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Into the box, JT Riddle, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Launched to right field and deep. Racing back the right fielder, and it's gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
Normally this matchup is the last thing you want to see, left on left, but he kept his front shoulder square, stayed in that at bat, and absolutely demolished that baseball.
Dylan Floro takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 51.
Lewis Brinson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Lewis Brinson.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Floro has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. 2-0 now. Brinson, formerly property of the Milwaukee Brewers. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Now in the box, Diaz. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Man, I know this feeling, how frustrated this hitter is right now. We used to have a saying in the dugout, don't be that guy. When everybody's getting hits, don't be the guy that takes the offer. But you got to zone up. You can't be chasing.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's another 0-2. That misses. 1-2. Hit well on the ground to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now back.
Stepping up now, Brian Anderson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Out in front of it, strike one. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
The 3-2 pitch. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit. And Lewis Brinson is up off the bench as he is in as a defensive replacement. Alex Verdugo is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Arlene Garcia is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Verdugo is a .300 hitter on the dot. Can't complain about that.
His batting average.
The throw into second. Throw won't get him. Standing in now, Chris Taylor. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Into the box now, Max Muncy. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope. Ball 1.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 9-5 ball game. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. Fly ball right down the line in left. Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Marlins lead it. Joe Kelly gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Stepping in, Kim. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Peterson has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Jorge Alfaro 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sharp ground ball to third. Turner's got it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Derek Dietrich will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1.
Either he missed the take sign or they're just not thinking as a team. The first two guys out on one pitch, so it could have been a three-pitch inning if he would have made an out right there.
1-1 the count now. The pitch. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike two, says the third base umpire. The 1-2. Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. Barnes has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Marlins as they can't add to their 9-5 lead. Ready to begin the eighth. Now to the plate, Justin Turner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ramos has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. First offering on its way. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Into the box now, Corey Seager. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 pitch. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
The batter number
2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. Set to deliver the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Popped him up. Diaz waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They could use a good cup of ambition. It's 9-5. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Pedro Baez is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Drew Jackson is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
And batting 9, number 66, Drew Jackson.
From the stretch.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
The batter, number 45.
In now, Peter O'Brien, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Count is 2-1.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. 1 there.
He's out.
Over to Muncy, and they double him up.
The batter number 10, shortstop.
Stepping up to the plate, JT Riddle. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
0-1, here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's M.O. coming out of the bullpen.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Marlins as they can't add to their. All set to start the 9th in this one. Stepping in, Austin Barnes. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ryan Stanek comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ripped down the first base line. High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Stepping into the box, Drew Jackson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. 1-0 the count. Now the pitch. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Standing in, Chris Taylor, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Not the largest crowd ever, but they're on their feet. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. The Dodgers down to their final strike. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one. And this ball game is over.
Yeah, they showed a lot of grit to get the win here. They trailed by 4 runs, but never panicked. They just set about doing the little things that would get them back into it. And the next thing you know, they're celebrating a well-earned victory.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The Fish used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Number 43 takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score.